City 102.5, the alternative station. Joe Jewett in the morning show. It's 8:52 now. Time for our weekly gaming report. Brought to you by Comic Town, now featuring 50% off select merchandise through January 4th. That's at Comic Town. Jeremy from Gaming Nexus is in this morning. How you doing, Jeremy?
Pretty good. How are you, Joe?
I'm doing well, man. We just have one game today.
Yeah, there's really not much out this week. There's one that's actually dropping today on Nintendo's digital service called Fluidity Spin Cycle.
Okay.
This is for their handheld, the Nintendo 3DS, and it's a little physics-based adventure and puzzle game.
This for kids?
It's more lighthearted, I'd say, for kids. Look, it might get a little hard for them because it's got a lot of puzzle elements, a lot of problem solving and stuff. But basically,
older kids.
Yeah, older kids. You control basically a little puddle of water with a personality they call Eddie, and he's trying to go through this adventure. And you got to do things like freeze yourself to clog holes to fill, something with water. It just all takes.
What kind of adventure is this puddle of water going on?
I don't really know the details of it. They've really been quiet about it, which is kind of weird. Because
and it's just now coming out.
It comes out today.
Yeah.
But it's a sequel to a game they brought out a couple years ago on the Wii that got rave reviews.
Okay.
And the early reviews, which started popping up yesterday, have been good for this, but the promotion for it hasn't been where it should be. So
I've never heard of this.
No, it's kind of a lost opportunity. I think it has the potential to do well, but they're just not pushing it as hard as they could, especially a week when you don't have anything else. And kids got fresh new DSs from this week for Christmas. And
you would think they have the market to themselves this week.
They basically do, but they're not taking advantage of it. But no, the early words have been good, and it's just fun. It uses a lot of the motion and touch controls of the 3DS. It'll have you, to move him around, you actually physically turn the 3DS because he's a puddle of water and let him run down one side of the screen to the other and go through different stages and boss fights. And
it sounds clever.
Yeah, I mean, it looks very cartoony, very fun, but just they're being a little too mum on it.
Okay.
But that's really it this week. It's pretty quiet. But the only other
stuff start coming out again next week?
Next week is pretty slow as well, but the second week of January, things are going to pick up very quick. We got a lot of big titles coming the first part of 2013. New BioShocks, God of War, Devil May Cry.
Okay.
A lot of the big franchises are going to start making their comebacks. I'd say probably starting the second week of January, we'll start seeing those hit. But until then, it's basically just play what you got for Christmas, and a lot of sales going on Xbox Live, PlayStation, Steam especially.
Yeah.
If you're a PC gamer, deep discounts through the 1st of January.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking popular, recently released titles for up to like 75% off.
Nice.
So you can get great steals if you play games on your PC for another week or so.
Okay. People want more information from you, Jeremy. What's your website?
They can catch us at gamingnexus.com.
Thank you, sir. 8:55.
CD 102.5.